Good evening, everybody. I'm making a video as we speak. The New York Rangers are in the second intermission, down 3-2 to the Winnipeg Jets. I'm concerned. In my season preview video of the Rangers, I said they're not a Cup team, and I stand by it. I understand Lafreniere had a nice goal, Will Cooley, and the wingers are looking pretty decent, but the defense sucks. They can't get their heads out of their asses. They have to rely on either Quick or Igor to bail them out. Mika's looking old. He's looking slow. He doesn't, Kreider's been kind of hit or miss, and it's just not good enough. I mean, they'll find a way into the playoffs, I'm sure, but after last year, this team is not good enough. I don't know. Like I said, defense, and right now I watch them, and for the most part, they get quick bursts of energy. Other than that, they're just going through the motions like they don't give a shit. Just like the Jets, the New York Jets, not the Winnipeg Jets, who actually look like the best team in hockey right now. So I'm my enthusiasm's pretty tempered for the New York Rangers. I like Lafreniere a lot. I like the goaltending for the most part this year. I like Will Cooley. Panarin's doing his regular season Panarin thing, and when Heedle's healthy, he can be a difference maker, but there's just too many question marks. I don't think this team's going to be a Cup team this year. They honestly, they may have to do maybe not a full fledged rebuild build, but kind of reshuffling or retooling of this roster, especially on defense. Truba sucks. Keandre Miller sucks. They can't get their heads out of their ass. They're very disorganized, and like I said, Mika Zibanejad's. We're starting to see the decline of Mika Zibanejad. So this is not a Cup team. I just there's two. I mean, maybe Laviolette figures out the right combinations later in the season, or maybe they make a trade for a defenseman, shake up the D. But as presently constructed, the New York Rangers are good, borderline good. But after last year, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I think Florida's better. I think the Devils are going to be poised. Capitals are looking like they're taking the next step. Carolina's still in there, which I understand it's a lot of hockey left, but I'm not seeing enough from the Rangers. So playoffs probably. Stanley Cup, no. Nope, nope, nope. And I think as Ranger fans, I think the enthusiasm, especially after the way they puked it away against the Panthers last year, I just don't see this team getting it done. Hope I'm wrong, and I can look back on this in June and say, wow, I gave up on them too quickly. But team hasn't shown enough. So not a Cup team, okay team, but they got their issues. Few nice players, they got their issues. They get constantly bailed out by the goaltending. Not going to happen in the playoffs if they even get that far. Long way to go, but they got some problems. They got some problems.